Remember Fear Factor? That used to be my shit, man. Growing up, let me tell you, I used to catch every episode of that shit. That was a nutty ass show. They was really eating them damn bugs and things, huh? And when they used to go up the walls and they be on them high rises and all that stuff, they had them harnesses on, get in the damn tanks, had to hold their breath and all this type of shit, all that shit. And if you didn't complete every task within a certain amount of time compared to who you're competing against, you were doing all that for nothing. But actually, I think that maybe they did get something just for being on the show. But point is, they used to be my show, Fear Factor. And I say that to say I'm not surprised about all this shit that came out about Joe Rogan as. You know, I hate to say this, but when you look at him, if he really is a racist, you could look at him and kind of like not be surprised. You know, I kind of always got that vibe from him. Before when I was watching Fear Factor, I was never thinking nothing like that. But looking how he looks present day, how he been looking for the past decade, maybe that's some stereotype shit to say, but that's I'm just saying that's the aura I got from him. Joe Rogan. Everybody making a big deal about him. That damn video. I just got done watching that video. I ain't watched it. I hadn't watched it yet. I just seen somebody bring it up. I went and did my little research and things like that. And sure enough, that damn video pop up. Joe Rogan compilation, him saying the N word. Homie must have said that thing like 25 times in that video. And it was like 30 seconds or so. And here's the backlash from it. So I guess him and The Rock was cool. Shout out to The Rock. One of my favorite wrestlers, right? Growing up and shit. Somebody had tried to call out Rock on it. They said, listen, you supporting this brother using your platform to support him. But this dude don't like black people, man. What you gonna do about that? So of course Rock spoke out. He ain't never been scared to speak on nothing. He said, now I know to the full extent, you know. But I don't remember actually hearing him come right out and say, I do not support that. But I guess that's what he was hitting for. He did it in a way where he didn't necessarily put Joe down because him and Joe Rogan do have some type of friendship or whatever. Keep it 100, Rock. You know that shit ain't right. Yo, who put that video together anyway? I was gonna post that shit just to play it while I'm doing this live stream, but I said, no, YouTube gonna come after me because they did that before. They came after my ass for posting a video about a little white girl who was racist saying the N word. And they said I was being racist because I posted the video of a white girl being racist. YouTube. Gotta love it. So yeah, Rock hinting that he don't really fuck with him. What's her name? India Ari. Shout out to her. Because his podcast is on Spotify. That's how he make his money, I guess, right? One of the ways he makes his money. People stream his podcast from Spotify. She said, listen, take my music down. Take my music down. I don't want my music on the same platform as this racist fuck. Basically, that's what she said. And would you believe it or not, that this fool, with this going on right here, him getting accused of being racist, actually, it's not even an accusation. If you seen that video, that ain't no accusation. And what's that they said he said? He made that joke about Planet of the Apes. Something about walking to a movie theater, I think. And literally said, like, we're in the Planet of the Apes. And then that video comes out. Come on, man. Joe Rogan. Choke on a black dick, man. Huh? I used to fuck with you, Joe. I used to watch Fear Factor, G. You just never know. He ain't the only one, though. Y'all think he the only one out here hiding that shit? And he's still getting offered money. He got offered $100 million contract with this going on. That go to show you how serious they take racism. Not at all. Which is why he is not the only one out here that's racist on the law. Terrible. This one dude, what's his name? Andrew Yang. Fuck is you, nigga? He called himself apologizing. First, he said that Joe Rogan isn't racist because he worked with black people. So they say they really believe that we that stupid to just let it go like that and believe that a white person can't be racist because they work with black people. It's called tolerance. When there's money to be made, you'll be amazed at what some people will do. Some people would change into a different person and do something that they never thought they would do. Kill a motherfucker. All for the bag. So you don't think that a racist could hide that shit just to get that coin? Yeah, all right. All right. Fuck him. He called himself apologizing. Let me tell you something. Any black person be a fool to accept that from him. A fool. Go watch the video. Compilation. Busting it down with that word, son. Busting it down. Hey, yo, Tyron, what's up, bro? I be sitting here running my mouth. I don't even be looking at these damn comments. May Range 77 experience. Hey, how you doing, sweetheart? Peace and blessings to you. Yeah, bro. I had caught that video you did last night. And a little bit before that, I had heard something about it, and I watched your video. Then a while ago, I had seen somebody else talk about it, and I started reading up on it. And then the video popped up. I wasn't even looking for the video. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't going to go and watch that thing, man. I was not going to go and watch that shit. That shit popped up, said compilation Joe Rogan N-word. I clicked on it, boom. Like what, about 30, 40 seconds. Nigger, 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 nigger. Every other, any kind of different sentence put together, as long as that word was in there, nigger, nigger. I'm not surprised. You know, I ain't gonna make it a huge deal because people need to the people who made it a huge deal. It's like this, especially in Hollywood. Take a look around, you bastards. You think he's the only one that's able to hide that well like that? I used to fuck with Joe. Remember Fear Factor? Eating them damn bugs and shit? Yeah. 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 Eating all kind of nasty shit. Pig testicles and horse cocks and all this shit, man. And if you didn't win, if you didn't do all that nasty shit and put the harness on the high-rise buildings and shit, if you ain't gonna complete all that, you went home without nothing. Ain't that a... Hey, Brown Sugar, respect to you, peace to you. He is the worst type of racist, bro. You right about that because, you know, not that I'm surprised that it came out and that he is that, but he hit it well. You know what I'm saying? Nobody was talking about nothing but the word Joe Rogan and the word racist next to it. I want to know who put that video together. Who bust that man out like that? Who did that? They put that shit together. They put that shit together. Like, how the hell that was missed like that? Because I know he had a podcast for the longest, man. Hold on real quick. Let me drop this link real quick just in case somebody want to say something. Just in case anybody at all want to speak on it real fast. You know, don't hesitate to click that link. What was I saying? I forgot what the hell I was saying. He hit it well. Yeah, he hit it well. I don't know how did it go on so long? Like he had the podcast for the longest, right? The Joe Rogan Experience. Yeah. I almost had forgot the name, but I know he had a whole shitload of episodes. You know, he get paid off Spotify and all that. Shout out to India RE, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody like this dude, what's that dude name again? Andrew Yang. Yeah, this dude, Andrew Yang, he called himself this fool was talking about how could Joe Rogan be racist when he works with black people? Hold on here.
Yo,
You,
what's goody, bro?
what up, fam? How you?
Ain't shit. Yeah, Joe Rogan bugging, man.
I see. I'm sitting here trying to figure out like how the hell motherfuckers go so long. Like he hit it kind of well. Like I want to know who put that damn compilation video together, bro. I was doing my little research and stuff. That shit just popped up in my face. I clicked on it, and it was like 30 seconds of just pure racism. I'm like, oh wow. I can't even be surprised. I can't even be surprised though, because this gonna sound real stereotype what I'm about to say. But if you look at him, you could kind of get that aura of a racist. You understand
Yeah,
what I'm
that's a
saying?
fact. Yeah, that's the fact.
Keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? I was
Word.
like, but go ahead. What you want to speak on about it, bro? Don't let me take
Nah,
all
but
the time.
even back in the days, like those fucking clips of the racist comments he was saying, like he said nigga like a million times. That was a compilation of him saying nigga for the past 12 years. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like how this man been saying the word nigga for the past 12 years, which was all on YouTube. The Joe Rogan podcast was a YouTube podcast before anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Spotify just picked this podcast up, I think last year or the year before. He got a couple 100 million for this
I
podcast,
see that. I
which
see that.
means, yeah, which means Spotify retroactively uploaded his whole catalog. So that means
Mm-hmm.
every time he said nigga on YouTube, that episode went to Spotify when he made that deal. So you mean to tell me Spotify gave a nigga hundreds of millions of dollars and didn't vet the words coming out of his mouth? Like, what the fuck?
Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah,
Ain't
yo,
that
that
a
shit
bitch?
is, yeah, bro, that's crazy. I'm like, how is this man making over $100 million? I read some articles he was making 300 million. Three hundred
Mm-mm.
million dollars, bro, for like a 10-year deal. But
Mm.
if he's making over $100 million, right? And
Mm-hmm.
Spotify platform was built on the backs of artists, which is only making a fraction of a penny per stream. You understand what I'm saying? So
Right.
that means all of the money y'all stealing from these artists is going to personalities like him. And that's why people like India Ari said, you know what? Take my music down off your platform. Because if you
That's a
raping my pockets to pay this rapist, I don't want to be a part of your platform. And that's real shit.
exact. That is real shit. It would have been real easy for her to just continue, just left it how it was. It's gonna take a real one
Yeah.
to put that, to push the bag to the side for a minute and just be human about shit. So she definitely get respect for that, for real.
Yeah, yo, definitely. Definitely.
That's
Uh,
crazy. I didn't know that man was making that much money off that damn podcast. Damn.
yeah, bro. He's definitely seeing over 100 mil. I was listening to the Joe Button podcast yesterday.
Hmm.
Joe Button said he was making 300 mil. And
Damn.
yeah, Joe Button said he was making 300 mil. And Joe Button got inside information with Spotify because he had the first deal over there.
Oh,
Joe
for
Button
real?
had Joe Button podcast was the first official Spotify podcast deal. Joe Button, like, he made history with that deal. Then
Wow.
when he didn't want to renew his contract, Joe wanted more money. Spotify ain't want to give him no more money. So to slap Joe Button in the face, they went and snatched Joe Rogan and gave that nigga 10 times as much as they gave Buttons. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's how
Wow.
Joe Rogan got to Spotify. Because Joe Button negotiations with Spotify was falling through and they needed another big podcast. That's how Joe Rogan got there.
That's crazy. These fools is banking off the podcast business. Oh damn, I ain't know it
Yeah,
was
bro,
like that.
yo, that's why. Hey, yo, that's why when I be talking about this YouTube shit, bro, I be saying, yo, we got to take this shit serious. Like, niggas is coming up with this shit by accident, bro. You got motherfuckers on here with no talent, bro. No
That's a
fucking
fact.
personality, no fucking intellect. Like, they talk like
That's
they fucking
bold.
illiterate, bro, and they be winning. And they be winning. Like,
Ain't that
so, bro, that's crazy. So for us to even have, like, to have a fraction of our talent, if we just stay dedicated and stay consistent, like, our channels is gonna grow, and we'll be able to do something with this shit. You heard? Like, that's real shit.
that's a fact. And that make me think of something I was talking about with somebody because like somebody like me or anybody else listening to what you just said, you know, they it's like this. It's hard to make it doing something if you don't have that real interest. Like, there's a lot of people who jump on like, YouTube because they want to reap the benefits of it and they don't take it that serious. But then you got
Facts.
people on the outside who actually try to call themselves like clowning, like somebody like maybe you or me or somebody who really put like creativity into this shit because they be seeing what we not making or what we not getting. But as soon as
Right.
niggas get to that point where shit start to take off and shit really get productive, they ain't gonna have shit to say. You know what
Nothing.
I'm saying?
Nothing.
And they
And
say
they gonna want to jump on the bandwagon. You heard? Like, and that's how it
that's a
go,
whole
man. That's how it go.
that's
But
a
it's
whole,
about the day ones, twos, and threes. You heard? Like, if you wasn't shooting with me in the gym, it's like, I mean, what? like, like really,
exactly.
what? Word. Like, I need, and that go for like every aspect in life, right? Like every relationship, like you need that person that's shooting in the gym with you, right? You need a motherfucker that's gonna ride it out through thick and thin, right? So when you do get somewhere, you know a motherfucker is here out of love, you heard, out of loyalty, and not because I'm winning right now. You heard? So it's
Mhm.
like it's like if I'm a grind by myself and get it from the mud by myself, I'm gonna enjoy the fruits of my motherfucking labor by my goddamn self. I ain't. I'm saying like,
I hear. No,
yeah,
that's real
yeah,
shit.
yeah, bro. That's real shit, man. Word. That's real shit. Word. I be looking for some loyal creators like brothers and sisters that take their channel serious, right? Like somebody I could really like build with, like so we could build that cult following. Like, look at all of the channels that's winning. It's the same motherfuckers in they chat every time they go live, right? And motherfuckers be
Right.
so dedicated. Motherfuckers be so dedicated and inspired. They start their own channels. I'm saying,
Yeah.
and they
Huh?
platforms grow, bro. And they platforms grow, and that's with the shit. And that's what we gotta focus on, bro. Word, we got to focus on common denominators, find shit we both interested about, and just keep banging out on those topics every chance we get. Keep banging out on them shits, yeah. But yeah, I ain't wanna divert the conversation somewhere else. We definitely talking about this fuck nigga.
Yeah. Nah, it's cool. Nah, it's cool. But that's just that's just crazy. Like I said, like when I first started seeing that about the boy, I wasn't really surprised. The only thing I said to myself is, "Damn, I used to watch Fear Factor too. That was my shit." You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's the only thing that really came out my mouth. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like you
Fear
can't even
Factor was
get
that
upset.
shit.
Yeah, you can't even get upset about that type of thing because like this one dude said some stupid shit. What was his name? Andrew Yang or some shit. That fool said, um, at first he said that Joe Rogan couldn't have been racist just because he worked with black people. Like
Yeah.
how that sound? How the fuck that sound?
Yeah,
Like
how that
you don't
sound,
think
man?
how like you don't think somebody could have a little bit of tolerance for the bag? Money make
Yeah.
I just said it earlier. Money make motherfuckers do some crazy shit. That's what make a motherfucker kill the next motherfucker, the bag. So it make you think somebody can't tolerate a nigga just to get the bag. The
Hey
fuck?
yo, hey yo, when the slave master had to do it, he worked right alongside the slave. You gonna tell me that slave master ain't racist?
Exactly.
It was.
Exactly.
That motherfucker racist. I don't
That's
give a fuck if you working with them niggas. That nigga racist. That's real
real
shit.
shit. Yeah, let me
Hmm.
go get my charger. Wait, bro. I'll be right back. Let me get my charger.
All right, bro. All right, bro. Yeah, I had to pull up on my bro. I fuck with Realist. It's happening, and it's raining in New York right now. I just stepped out on the back deck, people. This rain looking real crazy out here. But rain looking crazy. If you tuning in, please feel free to jump on live, tap in, fuck with my boy. If you ain't subscribed to his channel, subscribe to his channel. I'm yours truly, Tyron Motif. Right now, we was talking about Joe Rogan and foul words coming out of his mouth. This man is out of pocket and had the audacity to try to come back and apologize and justify some shit at the same time. Such a savage, real rat. But please support my bro channel. He be having some great content on here. He be talking about battle rap, all type of shit. Pull up on the realist and subscribe. Tyron Motif. That's my channel. If you like this conversation, if you fucking with me, please pull up over there and subscribe. Bro went to go grab his charger. He should be back. He should be back soon. But Joe Rogan was definitely out of pocket. Shout out to India Irie. We love you, baby. Hip hop love you. R&B love you. The black community love you. I'm glad you standing up to this white
Uh,
supremacy shit. Yo. Yeah,
appreciate
India.
you holding.
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna talk my shit. I'm gonna keep it going. Well,
Yes,
India
fast.
Irie was definitely talking her shit. She jumped on live like I'm gonna make this real quick. I'm gonna say what I got to say.
Oh, see, I didn't see that. I didn't see her talk. I just read up a little bit about what she did, but I gotta check that
Uh-huh.
live out.
Yeah, yeah, she went
We need
live.
more we need more people like that, like for real. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's so about the money that, cause there's other people, obviously there's other black folk who, making money off of Spotify. And I mean, I
Right.
ain't you can't tell everybody to just say, yo, talk to Spotify, be like, yo, I don't want my shit on your platform, because people gonna make their money
Mm-hmm.
and shit. That's
Right.
why you got so much respect for her doing it, her standing up and doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she a female too. So the female coming out, and you got other, men like niggas who more focused on the money. So that's some female black, that's some African American female black power right there.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely, bro. That's the whole fact. Yeah, that's a whole
Hell yeah.
fact.
But
Whoa.
that shit is crazy. Like this fool getting offered money and got this whole situation going on. Like, it was to the point where somebody even, I didn't know him, and shout out The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. I didn't know him two was cool like that or whatever behind the scenes. But I think it was a white dude that kind of like pressed Rock like on Twitter. He left this message. I just had this shit up on my phone. Let me see if I can look it up real quick. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me see if I had that shit. Come on. Yeah, it says Dwayne Johnson reconsiders his support of Joe Rogan. Let's see. Oh yeah, okay. What they said to The Rock, it was like, "You're a hero to many people, and using your platform to defend Joe Rogan, a guy that used and laughed about using the N word dozens of times, is a terrible use of your power. Have you actually listened to this man's many racist statements about black people?" And then The Rock said, "Thank you so much for this. I hear you as well as everyone here 100%. I was not aware of his N word use prior to my comments, but now I've become educated to his complete narrative. Learning moment for me."
Right.
And then he told her to have a great productive weekend. I mean, that's still not, that's just him kind of putting it mildly without really like insulting Joe Rogan, because obviously, him and the brother are cool to a degree, so that's just him kind of like saving face in the way. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Yeah,
we
the
can
Rock
call
ain't
that
gonna
like
say too
a
much. The Rock ain't gonna fuck none
right.
of y'all.
Right, right. He know how to play the game. You know what I'm saying? But I don't
Yep.
know. Is that could we consider that a sellout? It's a matter of opinion. I don't know. And I fuck with Rock. You know what I'm saying? I've been
Mm-hmm.
watching that nigga since. Oh, so I
I
don't
wouldn't
know.
call didn't I wouldn't call it a sellout, but he definitely inserted himself in the situation because it's the talk of the internet right now, and that's what I see. He just wanted to insert himself in this situation to get his name in the Joe Rogan algorithm because Joe Rogan is clicking on the internet over this shit. But if you're
For real.
totally not coming out speaking against Joe Rogan using the word nigger, then you should remain silent. You shouldn't really have nothing to say. If you trying to whitewash it or like trying to soften the blows he's receiving
Hmm.
because of his own
Hmm.
words, then you shouldn't even say nothing. Because yeah, you shouldn't even say nothing. Word, because now I'm looking at the Rock funny. Like nigga, if you wasn't gonna come out and like totally put your foot down, like bro, you out of pocket, you dead wrong. I can't fuck with you, or like something like right. Word, real
Nah, that's
spit.
a whole fact. That's a whole fact. I would expect them to have that answer. Like you said. 'Cause especially that like Rock been in Hollywood for what about 2 decades, maybe some change now. So he definitely ain't gonna just come out and and like get ghetto or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But I would have liked him to say a little more about it, being somebody who grew up watching him. You know what I'm saying? But I know
Yeah,
better than that.
definitely.
Like you said, he ain't gonna get too out of pocket about the
Nah,
situation.
he.
I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure they had they talk behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? I would like to
Yeah,
know what
that's
that
a fact.
conversation was like. But
Hell yeah, you you already know they have that talk behind the scenes, man. You already know. Well,
but
that's a
that's
fact. They
crazy.
spoke. And that's why he put out that statement like that, because he already spoke to him. He already let him know before, hey, yo, I'm gonna put out a statement. Well,
Hmm.
that shit is all to attach his name to it. The Rock must got a new movie about to come out soon or something.
Yeah, that
Well,
motherfucker have like 3 movies coming out every year. He slowed up a little bit, but at least 2 to 3 every year, something like that.
yeah, yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact. Word. Hey, yo, bro, it was good chopping it up with you, bro. Let me get out of here. I want to edit one more video before I lay it down and shit. But this was a great conversation, bro. A great topic. Keep doing your thing, Brody.
Appreciate you, man. You know, every time you already know, real recognize real. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's a
I got to
fact,
get you up
bro.
here. I got to get you up here with my man Chef. You know what I mean? He brought up that idea and shit. I know for a fact you want him to hit it off. You're a real one for sure.
Yeah. We could definitely build, bro. Word. We gonna definitely build about that. Just fucking DM me. Yeah, like I said, just keep me up to date on that.
I got you, my brother. I got you.
All right, bro. Peace.
I appreciate you. Anybody coming in, if you watched the video to this point, just do me a favor, hit that like button for me. If you're new, subscribe, check out my other content. You might find something that you like. This is 100% authentic, unbiased, raw, gritty, opinionated platform. Peace and blessings.